Have you ever wondered why some 80-year-olds climb mountains with ease while others struggle to climb stairs? A groundbreaking 20-year study in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology reveals a shocking truth. The wrong nuts can increase your heart disease risk by 48% after age 60. In this video, we'll uncover which nuts secretly sabotage your health and reveal 4 life-saving nuts that could keep you strong, sharp, and independent into your 90s. Curious? Stick around. If this resonates, hit that like button, share with loved ones, and subscribe to Ageless Living for more life-changing health tips. Let's dive in. The hidden truth about nuts and aging. Picture this. You're in your kitchen, reaching for a handful of nuts you've always thought were healthy. Maybe it's a creamy cashew or a rich macadamia. You've heard nuts are good for your heart, right? But what if the very snacks you trust are silently accelerating your aging process? For those over 60, the stakes are higher than ever. Your body is changing, metabolism slows, blood vessels become more fragile, and your liver works harder to detoxify. The wrong dietary choices can tip the scales toward chronic illness, while the right ones can add years to your life. A 20-year study from the Journal of the American College of Cardiology dropped a bombshell. Eating the wrong nuts can spike your heart disease risk by 48% after age 60. Meanwhile, choosing the right nuts can boost cognitive function, strengthen bones by 44%, and extend your life by an average of 3.2 years. Today, we'll reveal the 4 nuts you must avoid and the 4 that could literally save your life. We'll back this up with science, real-life stories, and an action plan to transform your pantry this weekend. Why your body changes after 60. Let's start with the basics. After 60, your body isn't the same as it was in your 40s or 50s. Your metabolism slows by about 1 to 2% per decade, meaning you burn fewer calories at rest. Blood vessels lose elasticity, making them more prone to blockages. Your liver, which detoxifies harmful substances, becomes less efficient. Even your digestive system changes, with a reduced ability to process certain nutrients. Why does this matter? Because foods that were harmless in your younger years can now have serious consequences. Take Margaret, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Ohio. She prided herself on a healthy diet, whole grains, veggies, and a daily handful of nuts she thought were heart-healthy. But her blood pressure kept climbing. Her doctor doubled her medication, yet she felt dizzy and weak. Then, one simple change turned it all around. She eliminated a single type of nut from her diet. Within 3 weeks, her blood pressure dropped, her energy returned, and she felt like herself again. That nut. We'll reveal it soon. The point is, after 60, every bite counts. A Harvard study spanning 3 years found that seniors who choose the right nuts have better cognitive function, stronger bones, and live longer. The difference isn't just calories or fat, it's specific compounds in nuts that either fight or accelerate aging. Some nuts contain toxins that stress your liver. Others spike blood sugar or interfere with medications. But the right nuts. They cross the blood-brain barrier, strengthen bones, and keep arteries flexible. The 4 dangerous nuts to avoid after 60. Not all nuts are created equal. For seniors facing metabolic changes, medications, and age-related health issues, certain nuts pose serious risks. Let's break down the 4 nuts you should remove from your pantry today. 1. Cashews, the blood sugar saboteurs. Cashews are creamy, delicious, and often marketed as a healthy snack. But don't be fooled. Just 1 ounce, about 18 to 20 nuts, contains 9 grams of carbohydrates and only 1 gram of fiber, leaving 8 grams of net carbs that hit your bloodstream fast, almost like eating candy. For the 34 million Americans with diabetes and 88 million with prediabetes, this is a recipe for disaster. Dr. Sarah Chen from the Mayo Clinic's Diabetes Research Division found that seniors who regularly ate cashews had 73% higher blood sugar spikes than those who chose low-carb nuts. These spikes don't just affect diabetes. They trigger inflammation throughout the body, accelerating aging and increasing risks of heart disease, stroke, and cognitive decline. But there's another hidden danger: oxalates. These natural compounds in cashews bind to calcium in your digestive tract, forming crystals that can lead to kidney stones. As kidney function naturally declines with age, high oxalate foods like cashews can strain your system. A 2019 study in nephrology dialysis transplantation linked high oxalate diets to a 20% increased risk of kidney stones in seniors. 2. Macadamia nuts, the silent heart killers. Macadamia nuts feel luxurious, but they're a ticking time bomb for your heart. 1 ounce packs 22 grams of fat, more than any other commonly eaten nut, with 3.4 grams of saturated fat. For seniors monitoring cholesterol or taking statins, this is a problem. A study in the Journal of the American Heart Association found that seniors eating high saturated fat nuts had 18% higher LDL, bad, cholesterol than those choosing nuts with healthier fat profiles. There's also the gallbladder factor. As we age, the gallbladder processes fatty foods less efficiently. For the 20% of seniors with silent gallstones, macadamia's rich fat content can trigger painful attacks, nausea, or even emergency room visits. Imagine enjoying a handful of these nuts, only to end up doubled over in pain, an avoidable risk. 3. Peanuts, the toxic time bomb. Here's a shocker: peanuts aren't even nuts. They're legumes that grow underground, making them prone to contamination by aflatoxin-producing molds. Aflatoxins are among the most potent carcinogens known, linked to liver damage, immune suppression, and increased cancer risk. The American Liver Foundation warns that seniors are especially vulnerable, as their detoxification systems are already weakened by age and medications. Peanuts are also high in omega-6 fatty acids, which promote inflammation. Most Americans already consume 15 to 20 times more omega-6 than omega-3, fueling chronic inflammation that worsens arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. Take Robert, a 72-year-old Texan who ate peanut butter every morning for 30 years, thinking it was healthy. His inflammation markers were sky-high, his joints ached, and his memory was fading. When he swapped peanuts for a nut we'll reveal later, his inflammation dropped 60% in 6 weeks, his joint pain vanished, and his memory sharpened. 4. Pine nuts, the medication disruptors. Pine nuts may seem gourmet, but for seniors on multiple medications, they're potentially deadly. These nuts contain compounds that interfere with over 60% of drugs commonly prescribed to older adults, like blood pressure meds, antidepressants, and blood thinners. This can reduce drug effectiveness, cause toxic buildup, or lead to dangerous bleeding or clotting. Then there's pine mouth syndrome, where pine nuts cause a metallic taste lasting weeks. For seniors with appetite issues, this can lead to dangerous weight loss or malnutrition. Plus, their small size and smooth texture pose a choking hazard, especially for those with swallowing difficulties or dry mouth from medications. Aspiration pneumonia, when food enters the lungs, is a leading cause of hospitalization and death in seniors. The 4 life-saving nuts every senior should eat. Now, let's shift to the good news. These 4 nuts aren't just snacks. They're powerful remedies packed with compounds that fight aging and protect against health issues that rob seniors of independence and vitality. 1. Pistachios, the blood pressure miracle. If you're among the 70% of seniors with high blood pressure, pistachios could be your secret weapon. 1 ounce, about 49 nuts, contains 285 milligrams of potassium, more than most fruits and vegetables. Potassium acts like a natural ACE inhibitor, relaxing blood vessels and lowering blood pressure. A landmark study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed 500 seniors for 2 years. Those eating just 1 ounce of pistachios daily saw their systolic blood pressure drop by 11 points, equivalent to some medications, but without side effects. Pistachios also protect your vision. They're rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, antioxidants that shield the macula in your eyes. Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of blindness in seniors, but just 1 ounce of pistachios daily cuts your risk by 43%. And here's a bonus: the shells help you eat less. Studies show people consume 41% fewer calories when shelling pistachios, as the pile of shells serves as a visual cue to stop overeating. 2. Almonds, the bone guardians. Did you know 1 ounce of almonds has as much calcium as a quarter cup of milk? Unlike dairy, almonds also provide magnesium, which ensures calcium strengthens your bones instead of clogging your arteries. Dr. Patricia Williams from the National Osteoporosis Foundation studied 1,200 senior women for 5 years. Those eating almonds daily had 23% higher bone density and 67% fewer fractures. With hip fractures ending independence for many over 65, almonds are a literal lifesaver. Almonds also deliver vitamin E in its most bioactive form, protecting cell membranes from oxidative damage that ages skin, weakens muscles, and impairs cognition. Seniors with the highest vitamin E intake from almonds maintain 40% better cognitive function. Plus, their 3.5 grams of fiber per ounce stabilize blood sugar, lower cholesterol, and feed gut bacteria, crucial since 70% of your immune system resides in your gut. 3. Walnuts, the brain protectors. If any nut looks like what it protects, it's the walnut. Its brain-like shape is no coincidence. Walnuts are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, especially alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. Your brain is 60% fat, and omega-3s maintain the structure and function of brain cell membranes. Dr. Francine Grodstein's 20-year Harvard study of nurses found that those eating walnuts regularly had cognitive abilities equivalent to women 2 to 3 years younger. Even seniors with mild cognitive impairment showed memory improvements after just 8 weeks of eating walnuts. Walnuts contain pedunculogen, a potent antioxidant that crosses the blood-brain barrier to shield neurons from inflammation, a key driver of Alzheimer's and dementia. They also provide melatonin, the sleep-regulating hormone. Poor sleep accelerates cognitive decline, but walnut eaters report 34% better sleep quality. Take Eleanor, a 78-year-old from Vermont who was forgetting names and struggling to follow conversations. After adding a handful of walnuts to her morning oatmeal, her memory improved significantly within 2 months. At 82, she's still independent, driving, and managing her finances. 4. Brazil nuts, the longevity wonder. Brazil nuts are the most powerful nut for seniors, but there's a catch: dosage matters. Just 1 large Brazil nut delivers 96 micrograms of selenium, 137% of your daily needs. Selenium is critical for thyroid function, which affects up to 20% of seniors with undiagnosed issues like fatigue, weight gain, and brain fog. Selenium converts inactive thyroid hormone, T4, to active T3, restoring energy and mental clarity. A study of 1,000 seniors found those with the highest selenium levels had cognitive abilities matching people 7 to 10 years younger. Selenium activates enzymes that repair damaged DNA and protect neurons from oxidative stress. But here's the warning: eating more than 1 to 2 Brazil nuts daily can lead to selenium toxicity, causing hair loss, brittle nails, or neurological issues. Done right, Brazil nuts are like a daily dose of anti-aging medicine. Their healthy fats also support hormone production, countering age-related declines that lead to muscle loss and mood swings. Your action plan: the Sunday Nut Audit. Ready to transform your health this weekend? Here's a step-by-step plan to overhaul your pantry and embrace the power of nuts. Step 1. Eliminate dangerous nuts. Check your kitchen for cashews, macadamia nuts, peanuts, and pine nuts. Don't toss them. Pass them to younger family members whose bodies can handle them better, or save them for special occasions. Step 2. Stock up on life-saving nuts. Buy organic almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts. Store walnuts and Brazil nuts in the fridge to prevent their delicate oils from going rancid. Keep almonds and pistachios in airtight containers in a cool, dry place. Step 3. Perfect your portions. Almonds, 15 to 20 nuts daily, about 1 ounce. Walnuts, 7 to 9 halves daily, about 1 ounce. Pistachios, 49 nuts daily, about 1 ounce. Brazil nuts, 1 to 2 nuts daily, never more. Step 4. Time it right. Eat nuts as a morning snack or with meals to stabilize blood sugar. Avoid eating them late at night on an empty stomach, as this can disrupt sleep. Take Harold, a retired truck driver who suffered from swollen feet and balance issues. After following this plan, ditching dangerous nuts and adding protective ones, his circulation improved, his balance stabilized, and at 75, he's still tending his home and garden. It wasn't overnight, but within 6 weeks, he felt like a new man. The bigger picture. Why this matters. This isn't just about nuts. It's about understanding that after 60, every dietary choice counts. Your body's ability to detoxify, repair, and maintain itself naturally declines. Foods that seemed harmless in your youth can now harm you. But the good news? Small, intentional changes can have profound effects. Seniors who make science-based dietary choices stay independent longer, rely less on medications, and enjoy better quality of life into their 80s and 90s. The nuts you choose today shape your brain function, bone strength, and heart health for years to come. Will you pick the ones that accelerate aging or those that fight it? The choice is yours. Imagine yourself at 85, hiking with your grandkids, remembering every detail of their stories, and living life on your terms. That's the power of the right nuts. If this video opened your eyes, share it with someone you love. It could save them years of avoidable health struggles. Type NUTWISE in the comments if you're ready to make these changes, and I'll be reading every comment to hear about your journey to better health. Don't miss next week's video, where we'll expose the 3 breakfast foods secretly destroying muscle mass in seniors. Food 78% of you eat every morning, thinking they're healthy. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to stay in the know. Here's to thriving at every age with ageless living.